Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be a very important video. Yes, PSA for BookTube. Yes, this video is number 1. Not meant to start drama, okay? Number 2, not meant to make you feel bad, okay? Number 3, not trying to tell you what to do, okay? Number 4, listen. This video is basically a little bit of a discussion that I want to have for you guys, and the comments below is like a forum for you all to sort of connect with each other and talk about this issue. And if you want to bring it over to Twitter and all that, that's perfectly fine. Let's not take this and turn it into something it's not. Okay, this is a discussion that has happened before on BookTube. It's been talked about. It's been taken completely out of context and all that, you know, that's how we do in BookTube. But I feel like this time around, we should all be better about this. What this video is about is reading diversely and, you know, BookTube. Now again, as I said, this video is not to make people feel bad or anything like that, or, you know, any of that stuff. I have notes right here because I knew that I would forget a couple of things. So, yeah. Okay, so one of the things that I really wanted to talk about, this video is going to be all over the place. I'm just going to let you guys know that I can go on tangents, and a lot of them just are not in the right order. But this is just how we're going to do it. First thing I wanted to talk about was Black History Month. And I talked about this in my TBR video where it said, fuck Valentine's Day, it's Black History Month. And when I made that video, I was very, very disappointed and angry with the lack of diverse TBRs that I was seeing, especially for Black History Month. Now, and we're going to get into that too as well. I'm reading for Black History Month and Diversathon, and we're going to get into that. But I was very disappointed in seeing all these videos that were coming out, all these TBRs basically that were coming out, all for Valentine's Day. TBRs. Valentine's. Okay. Now, I don't really give a shit about Valentine's Day. You could probably tell from my videos, you know, from that video too, I don't care about Valentine's Day. But I feel like, you know, people should be, you know that you can celebrate both. I said this in that video. You can celebrate both. You can celebrate Black History Month and Valentine's Day. And if you're just picking Valentine's Day, that does not make any sense to me. And you need a little bit of a knock upside the head for that. I'm just being honest here. A virtual one, okay? Just like, you want me to do it for you? But I was just very frustrated and very, very angry because I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And not just me. There were people in the comments talking about this too as well. There were people telling me, you know, like, yeah, I noticed that. I don't think that's right. That's like, what the heck is going on here? People on Twitter, I was talking about it on Twitter. People were saying the same thing. And it was just like, it was really irritating, and it's just very disheartening too as well, because it's like a lot of booktubers don't remember, a lot of white booktubers, let's put an emphasis on that too. Because, you know, everyone can mess up every once in a while. Me right here, Mexican American, I don't read a lot of diverse books. So I could sit here and say that. I could put myself in the spotlight. I got lights right here. And we're going to talk about that too as well. But like, I mean, if you're going to do a channel, I know this is for fun. Trust me, I get it. I do it for fun. But you should know that you have an expanded audience. You have a diverse audience. You don't just have a certain type of person watching your videos or following you. You have other people, and I feel like you're doing people like that are doing a disservice to their viewers because they're not showcasing stuff like that. Especially now, I really, as I said, I don't want this to start anything or don't put anyone down or, like, you know, make anybody feel bad. But the bigger booktubers, I think you guys have more of a responsibility to do that, to showcase more diverse books. And I've seen quite a few of them do that too, and that's, you know, that's great. But you know, you got a little bit of a responsibility to do that, and I think it's something that you should start doing. You should start implementing more diverse reads into your channel. You know, and we're going to talk about how you can discover them and how, you know, you don't have to just read a book just because it's diverse. Yeah, it just was very weird seeing, you know, not many Black History Month videos. I was just like, whoa, what's going on here? I don't know, but yeah, so we're going to put that aside, and now we're going to get into Black History Month again, but also Diversathon and these readathons. And, you know, again, Black History Month, reading books just for those things. Reading books by Black authors just for Black History Month, and then the rest of your year is just a white flat line. You know? There's a problem right there. Like, reading books, diverse books, just for Diversathon, and then that's it. Until the next one comes around. That, you may not think that looks bad, but that looks bad. And that needs to be fixed. Right now, I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can go by discovering these books. And basically, it is a little bit of a journey. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people, you know, will tell you, you just gotta look. And that is 100% true. You just gotta look for these diverse books. The problem there is that you gotta do some dig deepin'. You gotta dig deep to find a lot of these books. And also, not just that, you can find a diverse book. It's you know, easier now to do that. The problem there is that finding a diverse book that you can enjoy, finding a genre in the you know, of diverse books that you can enjoy, just because the book is diverse. Oh, this book has a Black character as the main character and it's written by a Black author, I'm gonna read it. You can find books that are by Black authors, by diverse authors, and it turns out to be a fantasy, you know, or a sci-fi book, or a contemporary, or anything else. You can find those. It's just you gotta dig a little bit deeper, and they're there. They are there. You just gotta find them. And I get it. Everyone's lazy, especially me. But you just gotta do that, and it takes time, but it works. And it's really good for you reading wise, you know, to experience other things, experience other people's lives, especially vastly different from your own. And I think BookTube needs to, you know, figure their shit out. A lot of booktubers need to figure their shit out. Also too, I really don't want anybody defending themselves, because if you're defending yourself, then you're doing something wrong. Let's be real. There doesn't need to be that. There doesn't need to be anyone defending themselves. You know, and if you want to find more diverse books on BookTube, look for diverse booktubers. I will have a little list in the bottom of my video of diverse booktubers that I enjoy, that you can go and find books on their channels. And there's going to be a list in the description. Go look for that. But you can go and you know, and find books like this. You don't have to just go to a bookstore and just take books off the shelves, because what is always in front is that's all you see. It's another thing, is that all these books that are being showcased to people, all these stories are majority white characters. There's nothing diverse, and they're in the forefront, and all the good shit is in the back, you know, and you just gotta look for it. So whenever you go to a bookstore and you see all these books everywhere, shove your hand back in there, push a couple of books aside, and look, because you never know what you can find. Same goes for libraries. Though a lot more libraries these days are more, you know, they push their diverse books out in the front for everyone to read, because they get it. A lot of librarians get it. And, you know, and I applaud my libraries for doing that, because they do that, and I think it's amazing. And, you know, and I think a lot more libraries need to do that. A lot more bookstores need to do that. You know, I get it. Sarah J. Maas is amazing, and she's got all these awesome books, and whoop-de-doo, swoon all over the place. But there are other authors out there that need to be showcased in the forefront, you know? And a lot of, you know, diverse authors will get their jump to the front, you know? But the thing is that it needs to happen more. It needs to happen more. And a couple of years ago, I wasn't reading very, you know, diverse, because it was very difficult to find diverse books. Also, too, for me, it was difficult because I was trying to find books that I thought that I would personally enjoy, not reading it just because it's diverse, but reading it because it's something I think that I would like. And last year, I ended up finding two of my favorite books of all time, Hoodoo by Ronald L. Smith and The Unstoppable Octavia May by Sharon G. Flake, right? Yes, Flake. Those two books were amazing, and they are both books with diverse characters, and they are middle grade, and they both have like supernatural elements to them too as well, one more than the other. But they're different, and they're not just books about black characters. They're books about black characters in these different and intricate worlds and stories that are blended into this. They're not, you know, just a book about a black character. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of books like that, and we have a lot of books about Mexican characters, Asian characters, Indian characters. And, you know, and a lot of times people just see what's just in the front, as I said too. And that goes with diverse books. You just see what's there. You just see books about slavery. You just see books about being Asian in America. And you just see books about being Mexican American, and, you know, the struggles of it and everything. And there's a lot of struggle books, which are they're good to read. But like, as I said, you know, people sometimes they wanna read something that's close to what they really like, and that's a good thing, as I said, to go and dig deeper. Yeah, so I digress. I'm getting into it. Yes, and then also too, I wanted to talk about this. There's a lot of diverse imprints that are sort of coming up lately. I've been seeing the talk about this on Twitter. And people have been talking about, you know, all these diverse imprints that are coming out. People are applauding that. But at the same time, even though these diverse imprints are really, really good, why in the fuck aren't the major publishers, the ones that the main publisher that imprint belongs to, why aren't they publishing these books? Why weren't they publishing these books in the beginning? You know, you have to think about that too as well, because that's important. You know, that this separate but equal thing is difficult, and it's when you look at it, when you actually look at it, you know, you can sit there and go, oh wow, this is great, but at the same time you have to sit there and, you know, be like, but you know what would be better, you know what would be cool too, is that the main publishers can publish these books too as well, not just the imprints. And you know that you know, a lot of publishers think that this you know, all these diverse books coming out, they think this is a trend. So my camera died, my big camera, my good camera, the battery died, but I'm on my phone now because I'm not done. Yes, so quality is a little low, but we're still getting into this. So I was talking about publishers, you know, thinking that diversity is a trend. It's not a trend. It's not a trend. It's life. And you don't sit there and go, you know what? You know what? You don't sit there at a business meeting and go, yeah, we need more books about black kids getting shot by police officers. Yeah, find us some of those. You know, you don't do that. And it seems like that's the thing, that people are like diverse. And it seems like it's a trend. It's not a trend. And if you're calling it a trend, you need to stop. You got a problem there. It's not a trend. And that's very sad and disgusting to hear too as well, because it's like people's lives are not trends. You know, who they are is not a trend. And it's just, I hate it. It's sad, and it makes me angry. But basically that's what this video is. You know, it's me talking to you guys about, you know, reading more diversely. Open your mind more, okay? Add some flavor to your reading. Sometimes salt and water don't cut it. Okay? You know, get into it more. You know, go. And you know what? Let me give you a fucking challenge here. Let me give you BookTube a fucking challenge here. okay? Go to your library or bookstore, whichever you want to go to, and go dig deep wherever you can and find 5 diverse books. And you make sure that when you open these books that you see that the main character is of color, and you make sure that you see that the author is of color, because there are a lot of white authors who write from POC point of views, and I have an issue with that. We'll get into that some other time, but you got to look for that. And once you do that, you get 5, and you bring them back. Doesn't matter what they're about. And you bring them to a table or the floor or wherever you're gonna sit, and go through those 5 and pick one, and either check that one out or buy that one. Support your authors too as well. Support diversity, and buy that book or borrow that book. Take it home and read it. It's just gotta be one. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to take all 5 of them, because more than likely only one of them is gonna interest you. But take that one home and read it. That's it. Push all your other, books aside. They can wait. Take a little bit of time and do that. It's a little bit of a challenge. And do that. Try it. You'll see. A lot of people are scared too. A lot of people are scared to read books like that, and then also too, a lot of people are scared to talk about them on their videos and their channels because they're afraid they're going to say the wrong thing. And if you say the wrong thing, someone will correct you, but they're not going to, burn you at the stake for it. People, don't be scared to read diversely or talk about diverse books on your channels. Yeah, so basically that's what this video is. I really, hope that you guys get this. Again, as I said from the beginning, this is not meant to start shit. It's meant to start a conversation. So if you can, please make this a conversation bigger than I can. Don't take this and turn it into something it's not. Drama, bullshit, whatever. And go read diversely, okay? If you're gonna read books for Black History Month, read some for Black History Month, and read some more during the rest of the year. Do it. That's it right there. Just do it. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time with another video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry for it going from being good quality to bad quality, but I really just wanted to make this video, and yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Enjoy your day, your reading, and yes, all right, bye.